Paris, Texas, often referred to as a Western tragedy, is iconic in a variety of ways. Wim Wenders' 1984 film stars Harry Dean Stanton as he traverses the Mojave Desert, fleeing from a past that has all but forgotten him. Shot by the Dutch cinematographer Robbie Muller, Paris, Texas opens with Harry Dean Stanton's character, Travis, captured in sweeping aerial shots as he begins as just another speck on the Mojave's dusty landscape. Muller's cinematography is one of the key reasons why the film is held in such high regard, the favourite film of both Kurt Cobain and Elliott Smith. His somewhat DIY, unorthodox techniques giving the film a look that is both genuine and still deeply beautiful. Shot entirely on 35mm film, Paris, Texas was somewhat subversive in that Muller, the DOP, actually operated the camera himself, utilising a single tripod to shoot most of the film. Some could accuse Muller of being controlling or possessive here, but in actuality it was the result of a relatively low budget and very brief shooting time. The film was shot over only 4 to 5 weeks, with a budget of $1.8 million. This is not reflected in the film's quality, but is discernible in the almost lo-fi feel, never needing to employ fast-paced, expensive action scenes, but instead opting for long, contemplative shots with great focus on character. This focus on character was by no means an accident. Wenders and Muller both agreed prior to filming that they both possessed the desire to not let the vast American landscape overpower the story. As a result, a lot of Paris, Texas's visual beauty comes from its simplicity. Largely shot with natural light, either in the vast, unforgiving Mojave or Houston's bustling yet pensive streets, the film does not feel the need to amp up the pace to emphasise its urgency, which is present throughout. There is a constant feeling that Travis has a dire ultimatum, but Muller nor Wenders sacrifice the film's meditative slowness in lieu of time ebbing away. Wenders utilises many well-celebrated techniques, often adhering to Hitchcock's rule of thirds, or even triangular composition. As a result, every frame comes out looking clean in its relative simplicity, with these rules remaining unbroken even within the dynamic tracking shots peppered throughout. The film is also distinctive due to its high contrast, emphasising the yellows and oranges of the desert compared to Travis's iconic red clothing. This contrast works especially well with the wider shots, identifying their subjects clearly while illustrating the breathtaking landscapes that surround them. This also lends itself to the numerous interior scenes, particularly those with Nastasia Kinski, sporting the iconic pinkish-red sweater that many associate with the film. Red is a recurring motif, linking together the broken family of Travis, Jane and Hunter visually, and the high contrast of the film illuminates this, making its colours seem almost ethereal and otherworldly in their brightness, diverting from the drab expanse of the Mojave and turning it into a cartoonish yellowed wasteland. Many describe Paris, Texas as slow, which is not entirely inaccurate, but to call a film slow connotes to some kind of boredom, which is nowhere near present throughout Wenders' work. Through steep temporal length, he feeds the audience fragments of plot, through long and vast tracking shots of characters as they trudge through equally vast landscapes, the trajectory of their lives shown in something close to real time. Through this, the characters of Hunter, the child caught in the crossfire, the abandoned Jane, and even the anti-hero of Travis himself, are made to feel so much more human. And as the camera lingers on them, we see them move, ponder, and react. And as the film reaches its devastating conclusion, one begins to feel like there is so much more to learn. Paris, Texas is a film that explores so much through its stripped-back, retrospective plot, illustrating those that the American dream left behind. Its cinematography supports this completely, and Muller would continue after this, to grow his visual style even further through films such as 24-Hour Party People or Coffee and Cigarettes. But his power and simplicity was not left behind at Paris, Texas, and this power continued to shine through in his later work.
ran until the sun came up, and he couldn't run any further. And when the sun went down, he ran again. For 5 days he ran like this, until every sign of man had disappeared.
Travis.